So Saturday night, it is about 11 p.m. and I'm here chasing down one of my cars, which I just found right now, left abandoned in a parking lot off a freeway. So let's go take a look and then I'll share with you guys the story. All right, so I had a really weird renter who could not return the car where she picked it up, which was at my place. And the rental ended about 5 hours ago or 4 hours ago. So she just left it here and said she left the key on the windshield. So let's look. Key. The inside smells like cigarettes and some cash in the cup holder. Everything else looks okay. Seems to be alright, but definitely smells like cigarettes. So just found this folder under the front seat. Like some clothes in the back seat, but other than that, that's really about it. Well, it could be worse. Hi guys. All right, so it's Sunday morning. I got some sleep, got some coffee in my system, and I can now tell you the story of what happened last night and why I had to go get this car from a random parking lot off a freeway. So I had this renter. The car was due back at 7 p.m. Around 5 o'clock, I messaged saying, hey, just want to let you know that the car is available for extension in case you need it any longer. She never really had great communication from the get-go, but regardless, you know, it was Saturday night. It was my night to have a life outside of Turo and just kind of spend some time with family. So I just wanted to get that reservation squared away since it was the last one for the night. So I sent her that message, never heard back from her. And then as it got close to 7 p.m., which was her return time, I messaged her again just saying, hey, let me know once you're en route and what your ETA is so that I can meet you to grab the car. Still never heard anything back. Sure enough, it's 30 minutes past the rental time, so you know, I do my bit, send her the late return message, go ahead and report the late return to Turo. But I wasn't really worried about it. I could see that the car was local, it was in the area, she was a local from the area as well, probably lived like not even 5-10 minutes away from where I am. So whatever, I wasn't worried about it. You know, I'm spending time with my niece and nephew for the night, so you know, just kind of let it be. And then around probably 9 o'clock, she calls me and says that she sounds kind of weird and frantic, and she says that she's trying to extend the trip but she can't. And so I kindly told her that, you know, once a reservation ends, you can no longer extend and that you just need to return the car. And then she says, okay, I'm on my way to return it. So I says, okay, sounds good. And then I get a message from her and it says something weird, like along the lines of, oh, I hope you can understand, I'm in a difficult situation and you raised the rates. And I was like, I did not raise the rates. You had booked the car through the weekdays, which has a different price than the weekends. However, you know, had you have tried to extend it prior to the end of your reservation, you know, I could have discounted it slightly, but it's not that I raised the rates, it's just the rates are different on the weekend. And then she said, she just kind of gave some attitude and was like, oh wow, well that's not going to work for me, I'm on my way to return the car. So I was like, okay, great, you know, head on over, let me know once you're here. Another hour or so goes by, don't hear anything back from her. I touched base with her again, just saying, hey, just wanted to see, have you returned the car or are you on your way? But I could still see that she's kind of local. No response, no response, no response. And then finally I get this message from her saying, I left your car parked at a truck stop. I was like, whoa, what? At a truck stop? There's no truck stops in this area, at least that I'm aware of. And I was like, what do you mean you left it parked at a truck stop? And then I can kind of see where the car is. It's real local, but it is showing like off the side of the 5 freeway. I was like, what the heck? And by this time, you know, it's already close to 10:30 or 11 o'clock or whatever. And so I messaged back and I was like, where exactly is the car? And she was like, oh, is it okay if I leave it here? And so I responded with, no, it's not okay. You're supposed to return it at the location that you picked it up from. And then she goes, oh, okay, I didn't know that. I guess I'll come over there right now. And instantly she sends another message saying, I had to leave. I just left the car there. I'm so sorry. Like, can you just come and get it? I was like, wait, what? Like, where's the key? And she was like, once you get there, I'll tell you where the key is. I mean, so you can already just tell by the way that this person is communicating that they're way off. Thank goodness the car was just maybe 5 minutes away from where I was, so it was a quick, easy find. But she really did leave it off of the freeway in some random parking lot and just left the key on the windshield, as you guys saw in the video. So it was just one of those weird ones. I haven't had a weird situation like this in the longest time. But yeah, I'll definitely be claiming for everything. The car smelled like cigarettes, the late return fees, she didn't fill up with gas. So it's just real bizarre people out there. You know, and I can't wait to leave her a really rave negative review, because that's just crazy to just leave somebody's car in some random parking lot so late at night and just like, oh, I left the key, like it's on the windshield, you know. Just very, very odd. Definitely seemed really off, just from A to Z as a person. So who really knows what goes on with some of these people, but a person like that definitely should be kicked off the platform. And I'll do my bit with reporting the entire situation to support and letting them know. And this is why you should have trackers, so that you have a peace of mind when things like this happen, because all you want to know is where your car's at. And thank God there was no damage or anything. But that was the night that I had to go get the car. Got it, everything's good, and I'll be going through the claims process for all the stuff. But just goes to show you that no matter where you are. Sorry about that. I hate when a phone call comes in between. But anyways, that's what happened last night. That's how I handled it. Made sure everything was really, really well documented. And she did call me one more time, but I stopped picking up her phone calls because I wanted everything documented through communication. She did not message me through the app, but she was texting me. So I have everything in text messages. I have all the screenshots, all of which I'll upload to the reservation and submit to support, just so they can see how crazy she was talking. And even like the way she was texting, everything was broken. It wasn't spelled correctly. Half the stuff didn't even make sense, and she would have to resend it to correct her errors. And I was like, you just know that something is off about a person like that. And at that point, you just want to make it as easy as possible and just have it be as smooth as possible with that person, so that they don't do anything erratic, you know, and kind of take off with the car or whatever. So at that point I was like, you know what, just leave the car there, I'll come get it. And I'd much rather take the 5 minutes to go and do that than to try to pick a fight with her and have her bring the car back to my location and then just have it, you know, go haywire. So that's what happens. Sometimes you just get people like that. All right, guys, that is it for me. Have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. I'm about to go do a delivery at John Wayne Airport right now. And thanks for watching. And if you get a chance, please do subscribe to my channel. I would so appreciate that, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye. Hi guys, quick update on the 2 Series. So the claim is settled out, and it was rather quick. This happened Saturday night, so by Sunday it was all resolved through support. So thank you, support, for being so quick and efficient with that. That's definitely really appreciated. But basically, here's how it panned out for the late return and the improper return. Because it was abandoned in some parking lot, I received about $93, and that the reservation ended at 7 p.m. and she left the car at 11 p.m. So that was kind of the time difference. And then for the smoking fee, I got an additional $150 because, again, I was able to document the ash that was all over the car. And then finally, I did the gas reimbursement because she left the tank on empty, so it's the gas plus the $10 inconvenience fee. So that's how that all panned out. Car's fine, everything worked out fine. just a little bit of a hassle, but other than that, support was more than accommodating and definitely took care of the situation. And that's why documenting is so important. You really always want to make sure you have everything in writing when dealing with renters that you're a little bit iffy about. It's always best to make sure that you're communicating through messaging or text messaging so that you have a copy of that documentation. Like I did in my case, she literally texted me saying that she is leaving my car at a truck stop. So just wild people out there, but it really works in your favor when everything is well documented and that you take great photos of everything that took place. It'll make your claims process a whole lot faster, efficient, quick, and easy, and you won't run into issues like in this case. So that's how all that worked out. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, if you like my channel, please do subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers so that I can get access to YouTube stories and so that I can share more of my day-to-day Turo life with you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.